Welcome to snack time. It's Tuesday the 11th. It's 3:13 and I'm just now picking up the camera today because I have no content ready for you for this Friday when you'll be watching this video. There's a couple reasons why, but I've decided I'm just going to pick something and get it done. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna complete a whole task in this video before I upload on Friday. It's a challenge for myself and productive way to use my time. So my options are paint the kids' dresser. I've been wanting to do it for a while. It needs a refresh of paint and the handles are not the best choice, and so repaint the dresser and get new knobs on it, and I could get that done, or paint the trim around the window in our living room. It's a really big window and it needs a lot of sanding, a lot of filling, and then painting all of that in the main living space, so that would be really hard to get done. And then Ben randomly brought up, I told him I had nothing to planned, or I didn't have a video ready, and he said, what about the playroom floor? I've been wanting to paint the playroom floor for a very long time. So that's an option too, except I have zero idea about how much that's gonna cost because I don't know how much paint you need for that or what kind of prep work you have to do for that. It's also where our kids play. There's a lot of furniture down there we'd have to move out of the way. So that's a whole thing. So those are my three options. While Otto and I are sitting here having cheese and crackers and apple snack, I'm going to decide what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna set a timer, 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, it's 3:15. And at 3:30, I will have decided, and this will be a mission of how long it takes me to get this stuff done. Do you think I can do it? Do you think I could do it? You don't care. Okay, we'll find out. We've decided we're gonna do the dresser. And I'm ready to get started when Otto's not done eating and I can't leave him alone or he'll choke and die. So he's gonna stay right there. And I gotta start emptying the dresser. Come along, Bear. Bear, my little filmer.
Type 1!
Okay, here's the dresser. Come look, Bear. Here's the closet. And you see how like the clothes are too tall and hanging down. None of her dresses fit. These are the taller kids' clothes. So that is pretty jam-packed, and it's only gonna get more jam-packed, especially with winter with coats and sweaters. This is the dresser. I painted it this color when I first got it like 5 years ago. Bought it off Facebook Marketplace, and I always intended to change these and never got around to it. So this is the dresser, and we're going to take it out, empty the drawers, and repaint it. Let's do it. Clothes. All right, I gotta think this through. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the clothes after I empty it, so I gotta think this through. Okay, so I've emptied some bins to put the clothes in, and I've now enlisted the muscles to come get the dresser for me. Using the cardboard box technique, classic. Excellent form, excellent form.
Hi, Mom.
We successfully got the dresser down here, and now I'm gonna take off these hideous handles. Boom. I think I'm just gonna fill the outside hole and put one hole handle here. What do you? Okay, it's 5 o'clock and I need to go feed a baby, but so far I have taken off the handles, sanded down the fronts of the cabinet, the drawers, and filled one of the holes per cabinet, because there were 2 holes for those pulls, and now I'm just going to be using 1 hole. So I filled the outside one so that the handles will be set in a little more. Anyway, they're all even. I got a little carried away sanding that one, and I considered leaving it like that, but you know, like just not painting it at all, but can you see like where the ugly shape that's like stained into the wood is? That was from the old pools, and they all would have had that, and I wasn't okay with that. Plus that took like a while to sand all that off, so I just roughed the rest of them up because I couldn't find my primer, and I thought, well, I'll just rough them up with this coarse sandpaper with my little hand sander, and then I'll paint over that. And then I found my primer after that, which is good because that would have taken this a really long time. But now I think I am gonna stay on the top of this at least, because can you see all those little nicks and stuff? Painting that's just gonna, it's not gonna fill that in. So I'm probably gonna sand at least the top and try to fill some of the little nooks and crannies with some wood filler and let that dry so I'll have a nice smooth surface in the end, which of course is going to add more time because that's how I like to do things, as difficult and slow as possible. But I have to go feed a baby now, and then I'll come back down and see if I can get a little bit more work done on this tonight. So that's what I've got so far. Okay, day 2 of dresser fix up. I have already come out and I sanded all of the spots that I filled and put a coat of primer on. I'm just gonna do 1 coat of primer because I'm lazy and I think that's enough. So I'm gonna get started with the white paint now, and I went ahead and primed the front of the cabinets as well just because I already had it out. So I'm gonna do white paint now, and then I gotta go out and get the colors that I'm gonna do the face of the cabinet. If I didn't already describe what I'm doing on that, then you'll see in a minute. So let's get to painting. Okay, I think I'm gonna put 1 more coat, that'll be 3 coats of the white onto the dresser. It looks pretty good so far. It's hard to tell in here, especially compared to what it used to be, which was also white, just not as white. And I don't know what is happening right here, but there's like, can you see that like dirty looking spot? I've painted over that like 3 times and I don't know why it continues to come back brown. I don't understand. Anyway, the dresser is looking good. And now I'm on to the drawers. I was starting on those in between coats. So with the drawers, I am going to do what I've done with most of their stuff in their room, which is like keep it their favorite color. Like if you've noticed with their beds, Bear's all blue, Silas is all green, Finley's all pink. Well, I'm gonna do the same for the drawers. Unfortunately, I have a 3rd drawer that they all, or the 4th drawer that they all share for like socks and undies. And I was debating doing like breaking it up into 3rd sections and doing pink, blue, and green. But Ben and I were discussing it. We think that might turn out tacky and like just not look as cute. So instead I'm going to do it yellow, which I had left over from the sun that I painted in the playroom. So all these colors so far I already have. I'm using a leftover pink from the rainbow wall in Finley's room. I do, however, need to get a blue and a green, and I have spent some time at Home Depot finding the perfect color, so I just have to go get it. I'm also going to be purchasing a good polyurethane to put on top of all of this, because with kids furniture, it will get scuffed and scratched up, and I'm going to find that super annoying after spending the time to paint it and make it look cute. So I'm going to get one, and I've tried the spray ones in the past, and they always end up with like a bubbly type thing. So I'm going to get the water-based kind that I have to do with the paintbrush. So anyway, drawer number 1 is got its first coat of yellow. I'm about to crack open my leftover pink that I have and do Finley's drawer, and then probably get another coat of white on this. I'm also going to be doing the cute knobs that I did on Otto's dresser, so I have to buy those. So the only 2 things so far that I'm going to be buying for this dresser is going to be a quart of blue paint, a quart of green paint, so that's $20 right there. I'm going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 poles, and I think they're like $1 a piece because they're just the wooden ones, but because they're the cheaper wooden ones, which I think they're adorable, the screws that come with them are not long enough. I'm pretty sure. I've had to buy them new screws every time I've gotten them, so I have to get poles and screws and polyurethane. So all in all, I will probably have spent probably like $30 to $40 to redo this dresser, and it's gonna look so cute. So I'm still working. It is now time to go get Our two colors, track green and yacht blue, match their comforters perfectly. I've got two assistants coming with me, and we are gonna go pick up our paint at Home Depot.
Hey, what you doing?
Polyurethane.
Sounds hot.
And paint all this just for the kids to scratch it up in 2 uses.
Does it visually change it when you put polyurethane on it? Like make it shiny?
You can get it glossy or semi-gloss or whatever. I got matte. I don't want it to be shiny. I just want it to be protected from scratches and children.
Tell us about the fit today.
My oldest pair of shorts that have paint on the butt.
Yeah, they do. I'm sorry, I didn't get a good look.
My oldest pair of shoes that have paint on them, and one of my oldest shirts that has paint on it.
Was that your sister's shirt?
Yep.
Before you?
Yep. And she probably got it from a guy.
Keena.
I realized I didn't paint right there. Oh well.
Where?
Right there.
Gonna have to start over.
No, I've already rinsed all the white off. All I have now is to rinse out the green and the blue, and it's got 2 coats. And then when those drawers are dry, polyurethane matte, and by tomorrow I'll be putting on new pulls and I'll be done. And then I have to put all the kids' clothes back in it. This really isn't a long process, like the actual work. It's just waiting for the paint to dry in between. But it's kind of nice when you have a baby because I have to start and stop a lot already. And coming out and putting a coat of paint on takes like maybe 10 minutes with something this small. So it's kind of the perfect project with a new little baby. Okay, day 3 of dresser fixing. I would have already been done by now had it not been pouring rain this morning, which made the dry time for the 2nd and 3rd coats of polyurethane take forever. And I really want it to be worth my time that I put it on there, so I wanted to give it lots of dry time. But it's nice and hot, and it's been drying for several hours now, so I'm confident that we can put on the handles and get this sucker brought back upstairs. So I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. It looks so cute. Got my little assistant cutting open the knobs, and I found out that these screws are plenty long enough, which I did not anticipate. So that saves me an extra step, and I can take back the other ones. How cute are those giant pulls? This is the pink one, and then I'll show you the other ones in a second. And there we go. I love it. It's not perfect. It's an old dresser, but this is as good as it's gonna get, and I'm happy with it. There's still some pretty giant nicks that I wish I would have noticed sooner. And on the yellow and the pink drawer, you can still kind of see where the old handle indent is. So maybe an extra coat of paint or maybe a little more sanding would have done good right there. But overall, I'm really happy with it. It looks so cute. The kids were so excited when they saw it. Now I just gotta take it upstairs and fill it with their stuff again.
Ready? Hurry up here. Better, babe? Mm-hmm. All right, babe, close the gate.
What, like completely?
Yep.
Yeah.
You good, babe?
Yeah. Yay. So cute. Thanks, big dog.
You're welcome.
Well, we have to put it somewhere else.
I think what's gonna stay in there for now.
Really cute, babe.
What? Put your clothes in.
Let's do it. All right, just like that, we are done with Project Dresser. Yay! Just put all their clothes back in it. Fully functioning dresser once again. It also forced me to kind of like go through their clothes just a little bit and take out a bunch of stuff, including this giant pile of winter socks that were taking up so much space, and they can't wear any of them right now. It's way too hot. So we're gonna put those somewhere else for now and save them a lot of room in their drawer, which the three of them share for socks and underwear, and that gets pretty cramped with 3 kids and a lot of winter puffy socks. Anyway, that's it. I'm so excited. It took us 3 days and some love and support from my husband so I could go down and do stuff in the garage. And it looks great. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm happy to have completed a project all the way through. It does a lot for my soul to be able to, like, from start to finish in just a couple days, complete a whole project. Like, I really enjoy that. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me while I did it, and I hope maybe it inspired you to tackle one of the little projects around your house that maybe you've been putting off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up because it supports my channel and I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from us once a week, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for coming. Bye. Thanks for coming. That was stupid. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.